Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to another Olympic edition of IO Trends. I'm Charlotte and here's what we've got lined up for you now. So first up, we're going to talk about a YouTuber who won a silver medal. Then next up, a Olympic refugee that swam for her life. Next headline is about Brazil's first gold medal. And lastly, a brutal hit dished out by a US women's rugby player. Alright, on to the first headline of the day, Steele Johnson. Steele Johnson won a silver medal. This is especially amazing because 7 years ago he almost died learning how to dive. On Monday, Steele and his diving partner David Boudia killed it in their event. Even though they came out second to the Chinese, they now hold a medal in every color. Steele is a YouTuber. In a vlog, Steele said that he didn't think it would be possible after an accident in middle school almost cost him his life. Back when he was 12, a 3.5 somersault dive was too much for him to handle, and his head collided with the platform below. He split his scalp in half. Yikes. His coach dove in after him and held his head together to prevent the chlorine from rushing into the wound. It would have caused permanent brain damage. If he was even a centimeter closer to the platform, he would have fractured his skull. It's amazing that 1 centimeter was the difference between Steele living and dying. He was rushed to the hospital and amazingly the doctors released him from the hospital without even spending a night. He only had a minor concussion. He did however have to get 33 stitches in his head and he had suffered from a little bit of short-term memory loss. Okay, moving along now, I'm going to introduce you guys to Yusura Mardini, the woman who fled from Syria and saved 20 people. While fleeing from Syria, she and her sister jumped off their sinking dinghy into the Aegean Sea and pushed their boat to safely, saving the lives of 20 people. Their boat's motor had stopped working 30 minutes into their trip and it could have easily capsized. Her and her sister dove in and pulled the boat to shore, which happened to be Greece. She and 3 others were the only ones on the boat that could swim. Mardini is going to be swimming in the 100-meter freestyle event on Wednesday. She swims on a team of 10 other refugees. She said everything is about trying to get a new and better life, and by entering the stadium, we are encouraging everyone to pursue their dreams. Well hey, if she can do it, then so can we. Alright, on to our next story. Brazil has won its first gold medal, and it was won by none other than Rafaela Silva. Silva grew up in Brazil's largest slum, but absolutely friggin' killed it at the 57-kilogram division of Japanese martial art on Monday. Silva won gold, but in the 2012 games in London, she definitely didn't have it easy. Because she was black, she was actually getting text messages saying horrible things like the place for a monkey is in a cage. She was disqualified for an illegal leg grab at the time. She said in an interview the monkey that they said had to be locked up in a cage in London is today an Olympic champion at home. The 24-year-old shed tears and jumped into the adoring crowd with the Brazilian flag wrapped around her. Okay guys, the last story of the day is about Steele Johnson, the female women's US rugby player that dished out a serious hit 19 seconds into the match and definitely set the tone against Australia. Australia is the world's top rugby team. The US Sevens team advanced to the quarterfinals after tying with Australia 12-12. Their quarterfinal match is on Sunday. Rugby hasn't been in the Olympics since 1924. Australia, USA, and New Zealand will battle for the gold medal on Monday night. Okay guys, that is all for this segment of trends. Don't forget to keep checking out this channel for all the best Olympic highlights. Don't forget to follow us on social media. We got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I've also got Instagram as well. Follow me at Charlie Chaplin. And there's another great video floating right over here if you want to keep watching IO Trends.